Yo, what's up, bro? So I just wanted to record this quick video, and I wanted to kind of talk about one of some recent problem I've kind of been having a little bit with bulking, specifically in the food side, not on the gym side, but on the actual eating side of bulking. I had a couple problems like a couple days ago and stuff, and I kind of wanted to, just in case you might have these problems or might be struggling trying to deal with this, that I just wanted to like put this out there and give a little guide on this just to make it a little bit easier for you and kind of so you can understand it a little bit more. So a couple days ago, I okay, so I had made my breakfast and it was just like, so I eat 2 meals a day, right? So I eat 2 meals a day. I used to eat like way more. I used to eat like 4 meals a day, but now I only eat two because, if you think about it, first of all, it saves like a whole bunch of time, like mountains of time. And then second of all, think about it. Like our ancestors, right? I know everyone says like, oh yeah, but they lived only 30 years old. But like, okay, yeah, because they just died of like diseases and shit. Literally, even Google has this, right? Bro, they died of like diseases and shit. Just, you can literally even look this up. They just died of like diseases, They bled out from like falling or some shit. Like they died from like the tiger, the lion or the whatever they were hunting or something. They didn't die because they ate less meals than us. They died earlier because disease, and they they didn't have as much sanitation and everything like that. Like I can't stand. That's like the major excuse of what people give like when I try to explain something that our ancestors used to do, and they're like, yeah, but they only lived like 20 years. But I'm just like, bro, yeah, because they died of like animals and like diseases because they didn't have sanitation. I mean, it's just like the dumbest ass excuse. Like I can't stand that, but like, anyway, they used to eat like they hunted an animal, they ate it, and then they waited till the next day to eat. They only ate like 1 meal a day. So first of all, the main reason is because it saves like mountains of time, but also our ancestors used to like eat less than us, less times than us. So that's the main reason. But what I'm trying to say is, it was like half the day's food, and it was just like a lot. Okay, it was a lot of food, and like I even knew it was. And I kept not being able to finish my meals and stuff, and it was just like a lot. I couldn't finish the stuff, and I did a lot of research in the past couple days, researching what I can do to figure this out. And I kind of already knew this. Like it's kind of like common sense. Once I tell you how to actually do this, you'll kind of be like, yeah, like I already knew that though. Like I'm already doing that, but if you really, I just need you to listen and actually try and implement this, because I know it sounds like common sense, like yeah, it's like obviously you do that, but I mean it's really such a like I'm eating this like almost the same calories, a little bit less, but almost the same calories, and I'm able to like finish it in 15 minutes, like my food, and I used to take like 30 at least. So I mean, it it really I'm just listen to me, because I've done the research for this, and I can actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put actually a couple meal plans in the description and kind of some guides on that. You can go check that out for free, literally just for free. It's not even like you don't even need like any money for this, you can just go check it out. Like, if you probably don't have a lot of money, so you can just, like, I'm not being rude or anything, I'm just saying, like, if you're watching me, you probably don't. So, it's for free in the description, just like a little guide, meal plan or whatever in the description you can use. But anyway, what I want to say is just eat higher calorie foods. No, yeah, you were kind of like, oh yeah, well, obviously, yeah, you eat higher calorie foods if you're trying to get more calories in, yeah, duh. But, like, what I'm saying is, I mean, yeah, I was eating higher calorie foods, but I wasn't taking advantage of the different ways to use them, I think. So, like, for breakfast, I was eating 4 eggs, like an omelet, so it was 4 eggs and beef in the omelet with cheese, and then yogurt. Now, first of all, you probably don't need to be eating as many calories as you thought, so I'm eating like 300 less calories a day, and I mean, you don't need to eat like a ton more calories to gain weight. It's you don't need to. You need to eat more calories to gain weight. Obviously, that's how it works. But if you try to gain muscle, right, you don't need to eat as many more calories than you were as you thought. I mean, I'm eating 300 less calories and I'm doing fine. So, first of all, you may be eating too many calories in the first place, so you can lower that down. But here, let me just give you, I wrote a little list here of like high calorie foods that I could add to my diet. So you can just try and implement these in a way that you would love to taste it. So any meats, poultry, or fish, those are very high calorie, high fat, high protein, especially high fat ones because it has more calories. Peanut butter, that's a huge one. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter has literally 100 calories, so you can just like get that in real easy. Eggs, milk, nuts and seeds, not the estrogenic ones, or the ones that are very high in polyunsaturated fats. So you don't want to be there's a whole thing on that. I freaking explained that way too much, but I made a video on this, but you don't want to be eating seeds with phytoestrogens and like plant-based estrogens in them. So don't be eating flax seeds. Don't be eating sunflower seeds, like those common seeds. The only seeds you should probably be eating are chia and hemp seeds. Otherwise, well, actually, maybe not even hemp seeds because those are high in polyunsaturated fat. So chia seeds, like I eat lots of chia seeds, but I'd say like chia seeds and nuts and stuff. Butter, that's a huge one. I eat 4 tablespoons of butter per day, 1 with each bowl of food. I eat two different plates each meal. So I eat 4, like, let's say, bowls of food per day. Like, per bowl, I put like 1 tablespoon of butter. I've made it so that the butter is like tastes good with it, like a certain type of meal. So butter, like, that's a huge one. Per tablespoon is 100 calories. It's huge. Cheese, yogurt, basically just anything, like almost anything dairy, like, is high calorie. So, like butter, cheese, milk, that type of stuff. Yogurt, Legumes, don't eat soy because it has high phytoestrogens. These things called isoflavones or whatever. I don't fucking know. But you don't eat soy, but other legumes, low carb legumes are good. Very high calorie. A lot of high carb meals are high in calories. Like pasta, oatmeal, rice. Bread. You don't want to eat too many. You don't want to eat too many carbs. I only eat like 50 to 100 grams a day. My main source is like just like a little bowl of oatmeal in the nighttime, but I add like a lot of chia seeds and stuff to it. So, just don't be eating too many carbs. There's a whole topic on that, which I don't want to go into right now, but you shouldn't be eating, like, Americans eat way too many carbs. Don't be eating as many carbs as them, but eat a lot of, if you don't give a shit about carbs, then go ahead and eat, like, actually, I'd say shakes are the best, but I don't eat shakes. I don't drink shakes anymore because one, the blender has plastic on it, and two, they're usually high in carbs because you add like fruit and stuff to it. So, I don't drink shakes, but if you don't give a shit about carbs or plastic, which you should, but if you seriously don't give a shit about that, go ahead and drink like a smoothie because that doesn't make you feel like super full, and it has like you can make an 800 calorie smoothie, which I used to do, and it works super well, but I don't anymore because it has to have like high carb because fruit and stuff, and also the blender is plastic, so, which I made a whole video about on it, so I'm not gonna explain it right now. Sorry if I'm talking quiet. I just don't want to wake up my brother. Anyway, so that's mainly it, but I'm gonna put some stuff in the description, so go check that out. It's completely free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't even have to sign up for anything unless you don't have Google Docs or something. But I'm literally just gonna create like a Google Doc that you can literally just like follow. It has like a couple different meal plans, maybe some guide, a little bit of guide on there, guidance and stuff. So just go check that out. Eat higher calorie foods, use this list. Actually, I don't know if you can see this. It's hard to see, but just use that, like dairy, butter, high fat foods, meats, just stuff like that, nuts and seeds and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's mainly it. You eat the high calorie foods, and I'll put a guide in the description. Go check that out because it's hard to explain in this video. It's better to just put on paper and like in like a format that you can easily understand. So I'll just link that in the description. Go check that out right now. Completely free. Don't have to sign up for anything. No email list or nothing. So just go check that out. All right. Peace out.